We are told that Satan will deceive the whole world. Revelation 12:9. I humbly ask you, who is smarter, you or Satan? Who knows the scriptures better, you or Satan? We've been taught for hundreds of years that there will be a third temple in Jerusalem and that the Antichrist will come and sit in that temple. Everyone knows this teaching. It's nothing new or deceptive. If we are all expecting that to happen, how will it deceive anyone when it does? The whole world will just point and say, there he is, there's the Antichrist, just like Scripture says, and would deceive no one. I ask you, do you think Satan is that stupid?
You will not surely die, for God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
He has had thousands of years to work this out. Or could there be something else that no one is looking for? Something that Satan himself has blinded us all to. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. It is most important that we realize what is really being said here. In verse 4, Paul tells us that the Antichrist will sit in the temple of God. It is God's temple that he sits in, not man's, God's.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy, for the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are.
Yet we also know that all Scripture must agree. Scripture teaches us that Elohim will not dwell in a temple built by man's hands. We are the temple of God. John told us that the Antichrist is spirit. Both Paul and Peter tell us that we are the spiritual temple. If the Jews build a third temple, and they might, it will not be God's temple. There's not even a high priest to run the temple. Our high priest is Yeshua. Paul makes it very clear that the Antichrist sits in God's temple, not a false temple. Paul explains to us that the anti-Messiah will exalt himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he imitates God. If what Paul said was the truth, I believe it is, he just told us that his spirit of Antichrist will sit in our spiritual temple as an impostor of God.